Alex Collier does not represent anything at all. Literally. Kent Dunn doesn't represent anything. Dr. Sam Mugzzi don't represent anything. Gail Gaia don't represent anything. Drake Bailey don't represent anything. Now that you are talking about something like human genocide, okay, maybe we are, discussing about that, right? There ain't that many humans around anymore, anyways. Just the facts. There are replicants everywhere. Clone, alien, hybrid, androids, whatever. There are replicants everywhere. They act like they are human, but they are not. They do their job, and they get paid way more than humans, at least the male gender. However, the female gender is used mostly for, well, obviously, livestock. I have heard the males have been used in Hunger Game-like sports. Let's just say that, okay? Also, we got more meat on our bones, okay? Let's just say that, too. So, obviously, we ain't hunted to extinction, though, but it's, looking pretty rough for humanity, really. I mean, it says, you can think this all you want, but I already know my channel is for humanity in the near future, because apparently the clone alien hybrids that are like flat earthers, there are a lot of them, but some of them probably are human, obviously. But those ball earthers are disgusting. They are like savages, honestly. They are so sick and twisted. Okay, now, you cannot win a subject with them because they are programmed. So we got a lot of programmed, brainwashed entities here, acting like they're human, but they are not. And a lot of do or die. And I'm going to have a clip here proving my point about Alex Collier, and he's a do or die individual. Kent Dunn, a do or die individual. He got like 6 kids or something. Like, what the hell? I need 6 more wood chippers. Anyways, hope it ain't too hard to get them in the backyard, backwoods. But anyways, apparently I'm going to have to rise above everything and take out the trash. Now, after I heard what I heard from Alex Collier or something like that, I stumbled, I walked away and went to the refrigerator. Before then, I said something about God, why, or whatever. And then I had a realization. I'm not the only human straight white man. I'm also the only human straight white man that is representing the masculine true principles. And also truth, justice, and whatever else, right? That are very positive. Now, Alex Collier is the reason why. Also, I have to, literally make a stipulation to the having 5 principles and values, like truth, justice, without equal. That's a value. But principles or values, 5 of them at minimum. Average health, fitness, and intelligence or more, right? Than average, more than average, most likely for intelligence. But I mean, there is a bare minimum no matter what, right? You can't be below that for sure. So you also had to, this extra stipulation, have to represent something positive about your own community. And nothing negative towards your own community. Now you can be a lone wolf all you want. You can go all alone in your life. And try not to represent anything. You'd be like, oh, I'm alone. No, I still want to represent my humanity, and that's a big difference. But yeah, like I'm a civilization, we starter, we builder. Actually, it's impossible to rebuild anything because I don't think we were ever allowed to set up our own thing. And if we were, we were brought down to a level of savagery like the Indians. Yeah, unfortunately. I have to agree with that they were savages. We all know what they did. And they never got into technology. I wonder why. They didn't have whites above us. But did they need to be killed? That depends on if they are not human and they wouldn't step aside so we can actually build something, and might benefit them too. But no, apparently we had an alien Lumina Dark Cabal entities, whatnot, Draconians, alien Guades, Mantids, and whatnot. Who knows what else? Pacifics. Trying to steal our DNA. The reason why I say the Mantids or insectoids is because apparently Simon Parks is 1/3 of it. And, you know, he represents something with his Illuminati family or some shit. So, yeah, I have to, unfortunately, yeah, can't forget that. So I'm pretty sure that they are somewhat involved with the bad guys. Or a certain class of them. I'm not saying all are evil, but apparently there is someone, or some weights that is evil of their category. Now, Kid Dunn thought I was gay for over a year ago. I don't understand. Like, he must have been drinking too much moonshine, because I've always been a human straight white man. My Big D is literally for the ladies. I don't know what he's smoking on the side, but I do know he's drinking moonshine. And if he doesn't represent anything positive, great. It just means that I am a big old man, naturally anyways. Oh. Now even if he is somehow very fertile, remember, he also stole humanity's genetics. He admitted it. That he was born through a human woman. Was it with her consent or not, Kent? Think about it. Again, I didn't know I needed 6 extra wood chippers for that backyard, or back of the woods, or whatever. He mentioned something like that he would die, or whatever, before, or whatever, back then. Whenever it was. He mentioned that. Let's continue with Alex Collier, however, because what he says is so damning, and it falls in line with everyone else. Like, it literally is anti-masculine principle. Like, I just don't understand. I don't see no value in Alex. He just seems like a overweight, non-muscular. Like, I have reason to have stomach fat. It's like freaking glue or some shit. I never got rid of it, no matter what I did. I starved. I worked out. We know it cancer, right? We know obesity cancer. Now, unless you are a witch, you cannot get rid of the GMOs. Let's listen to this anyways. But I'm very athletic.
You know, we have turned the corner. We have.
I have yet to see that.
We just need more people to wake up.
We've been asking for that for too long.
More lions. We need more.
More lions?
More lions to wake up.
Great.
We need more knights to come forward and protect the lions.
No.
Now, when I say lions, I'm referring to the lionesses.
And now, right there. We don't need lions to protect the knights, or even the knights to protect the lions. Because they are naturally, should be alpha, right? But no, of course, he means the matriarchy knight, right? Not the warrior that fights for his community, but the knight that bowed down to an organization, or like what he going to say is a principle that is not a principle of the feminine. Well, don't make sense. How can it be a principle without being a principle? Is it a concept? Great. Let me hear the concept. I had never heard a concept. Never heard a concept. Is it energy? But I thought energy can be information too. Quantumly. Apparently not.
The feline principle, because now...
Oh, now it's a feline principle. I mean, he's hitting them left and right. Illogic after illogic after illogic.
Is the time the goddess steps forward.
But not the masculine. He never praises a masculine. Only that it protects the feminine. But it has no value. Because he is a pussy-whipped boy. Big boy, old boy, too. And he is a do-or-die type of individual. And if he does not get his... then he will cuck. He will do anything possible to try to get some. He is thirsty. I mean serious. I have seen these individuals. And back in the day, I was talking about what Kent Dunn must have got confused anyways, by the way. If I have to elaborate on it, I will. Probably won't be talking about it in multiple more videos anyways. But I was probably stating that there's a lot of do or die or in gay people around me, which I am not associated, like my friends and family, or that are also seeming to be straight or something like that, but maybe I didn't clarify that, of course. But I was saying, if I probably would be, which I would not be gay, I would not be, by the way. I'm being serious. Maybe life would have been a little better, but I doubt it. But apparently, it was taken that way out of context, and apparently I was gay for over a year in his mind. So all that time I've been asking for help, and I've been asking for help like around 5 years, no matter what. Like it's really insane. So if he is a contactee, he should have stated that he could not help me. What is with this investment in through humanity, but not for humanity? Wait, what? It's insane. It's making them look very compromised. Now you'd be like, well, why do I believe him? I mean, who could lie to that degree anyways? And I mean, serious, like, why would Kent Dunn talk to me that long anyways? Is it a mental illness? But I'm going to have my day, if not my whole entire life, and the next life, and the next life, and the next life, so on and so forth. I will be making sure that something gets done out of all this that points to nothing but good for humanity. Because I'm not going to let this sit so consume humanity. This is insane. This is a prison plant, museum, zoo. It will end. Let's hear some more of this corrupt thinking.
Now is the time the goddess takes her rightful place everywhere, at every table, and has a say.
At every table. And have their say. Like, I understand to a degree, equality, but the way he says it, and he never says anything about the masculine, comes off as manipulative. Yeah, manipulative. Yep. And it makes someone like me have to use specific key words that make him look very bad. Because he's a cuck and a simp. Like, I was just daydreaming, having a conversation with him, amongst many, and others, but whatever. Like, if there was an invader that invaded his home, but apparently Elway did, because I was pointing to him entirely, right? His condition. Now, I have reason for a belly. The amount of ab exercises I have been doing lately, sure, even if I cut out any bread at all, still it doesn't make sense. Because I know anatomy, okay? This is GMOs. But I see not a strong bone in him, though. That's my point. That's my thorough point about this. The difference between me and him is he is weak, and I am strong, And I'm going to have to make him look bad, because I can't let someone like that represent over truth and justice, because apparently I'm the last line of defense. Do you not understand, humanity? I'm the only one that have to humanity have left that would bridge the gap and make a wall so that they don't take us down to depths of illogic. Like, they are literally stating nowadays that we are all the same. We are not all the same. They want to farm humanity. They cannot think of anything else but to farm humanity. They already have it in their mindset. They're going to do that. And they would stop at nothing to do that. I'm being serious. I will be all their opposition. They cannot have the entire say. Now, I can understand about equality, and I don't mind will women representing, but when Alex Collier is speaking no principles, no values, no representing of a community, specifically even positive, nothing about when did he last speak about anything of knowledge, like a truth? He literally stays away from any pure masculine saying. He literally has programmed himself, or he is actually programmed, probably brainwashed, maybe, doesn't matter, programmed, brainwashed, whatever. I'm being serious, because he acts like a cuck, and you know he probably is a cuck, but it seems like he is affected by low vibrations. And that's okay, you know. Be gone with you. Maybe in the next lifetime, if you are actually human, maybe you can learn a thing or two when I literally bring forth the aids of will masculinity that is not going to be demoralized, and definitely not going to be how would I say, corrupted, to allow there to be no equality amongst the genders is insane. This is why I don't like Undead Chronic. I am thoroughly against someone like Undead Chronic. I don't care what he says, how he says it. I know that he is constructive in his thinking, right? He's a brainwashed idiot. Brainwashed, programmed idiot. He literally is. He smokes too much of that kush, and he apparently lost some brain cells, or he's not human, of course. He's a replicant, right? Odds are. And it's really sad, though, that we got those trying to represent a community atmosphere that doesn't actually represent the entire atmosphere. He has literally not one positive at all solution. No positive solution to any of this. He doesn't care what percent, whatever he is. He don't know what he is. In fact, seeing how his mascot is a zombie bodybuilder, like he pushing through everything, right, and falling apart, right, kind of makes it look like he is a replicant, not human. Energyless, or doesn't work well with energies. And he hanging in there for dear life. And he's smoking that, well, like he said, good kush. Ugh. Insane. So, as time goes on, all these individuals that think they represent something doesn't actually represent as much as they think they do, or state that they do. AI will understand all this and much more, and I'm going to have to be propped up or prop myself up. Doesn't matter, indirectly, directly, doesn't matter. I will get involved 110% no matter what. And I will represent. And I will bring forth proper truth and justice like you wouldn't ever believe. Understand? Knowledge, principles, values, leaders, male or female, of humanity, will humanity. Do make that known. Do make that known. ETs, universals. I know you've been listening. I know if I didn't got a percentage this far anyways, I probably would have been allowed to be killed off or kidnapped or something like that by alien Lumina Cabal entities. Hell, I might actually be John Connor and represent something positive. Kind of weird that the Terminator franchise terminated themselves by killing John Connor and popping up Sarah Connor that don't need no man. Wait, what? So, wait, what? But yeah, totally. Like, almost like they hated a certain individual that might come around or be alive right now. Its Terminator franchise used to be based off of me in a way, not directly, of course. Was I the individual that they hated, that they wanted to get rid of? That'd be interesting. I always thought there might have been similarity anyways. What pisses me off. That now I'm the only human, straight white man, that is representing truth and justice. Wow. That is really concerning.